Cut away. And the ball might go the way for a boundary, as it does. The first boundary for Malayadeva team comes off the bat of Jivanta. So that's a good start there. Just a touch too wide and touch too short as well from Tharanga Soisa. And just bread and butter for Jivanta. Cut away and cut away nicely. Just behind the point fielder. Had no chance.
Store on there. Wonderful ball just coming to the bat. Pitching in that good length area. Forcing the batsman to go back foot and play in his defence. Tharanga Soisa. 5 runs so far in his over. Just a single that instance as well.
And most of the matches yesterday, Nimantha, you can have a look at the scorecards. Lots of 90s and 80s were scored in those 8 overs. That means that there's value for your shots here at Ananda College grounds, and scoring 90 to 80 runs at this level in just 8 overs. It just tells you that the batters have been dominating on this surface here at Ananda College grounds, and therefore it will be an interesting final day as well.
Absolutely. There had been some good matches played yesterday. Like I said, Ananda College recorded 98 runs and Mahinda with 114. And we had a couple of other matches as well, which went on to 70s, 80s in this ground. That's the over. Malayadeva, 7 runs in their first over for no loss.
When the world evolves, Slit can help you evolve beyond with specialized disciplines in computing, business, engineering, architecture, law, psychology, biotechnology, nursing, hospitality and more. Visit slit.lk. Your new evolution begins today.
Seven runs coming off from the first over for Malayadeva. They got a boundary, courtesy of Jivanta Kulatinga, just cutting that ball nicely through backward point. A bit of spin to start off the second over. Jayanta comes in to bowl. Some floaty off spinners from Jayanta this time. It was a good delivery just outside the off stump. Now, you were there yesterday as well, so what would be a good score, a par score on this surface? Is it the same surface?
It is the same surface, but I think it's been rolled a bit this morning as well, but I think anything beyond 80 is a very defendable score in this pitch.
Punch on the ground once again, long on and long off in position for Asela. Pretty much of a spread out field for Asela Kapila-Ratna. There's this deep mid wicket, a deep square leg in position, long on and long off, out in the boundary as well. And there is a backward square leg fielder, more towards as a fine leg field, I would say. This time punched down the ground. Just a single.
They've been rotating the strike very well. RM Jayanta had been bowling quite well to the line, just 3 runs of his over. And I'm sure these singles are not a problem for Dharmashoka College, but with this field setting, I'm sure they are trying to stop the boundaries and the sixers, which could lead Malayadeva to a big score. Dharamwani swept. Very well fielded at the deep there. Just a single off that shot.
Yeah, good footwork there from the fielder down in the deep. Stopped a certain boundary. It was once again firmly struck. It was right in the gap, and there we go. The good old legs coming in to save that boundary for Dharmashoka College.
Impressive over by RM Jayanta, to be honest. Just 4 runs, just 4 singles so far in his over. Coming down the track.
Yeah, at this stage, they wouldn't actually mind these two batters getting those 1s and 2s. It's just that they got to be careful of the boundaries. And that's the end of the over. 2 overs completed. It's been a steady start for Mali. They were 11 runs on the board without a loss.
38 වසරක ජනතා විශ්වාසයේ දිනූ ජනතා ස්ටීල් නවීන යන්ත්‍රානුසාරයෙන් නියම ප්‍රමිතියට අප රටේම නිෂ්පාදනය කරන බොක්ස් බා ලිප් channel සහ රවුන්ඩ් ටියුබ් ජනතා GI ටියුබ් නමින් ඔබ වෙතට අපේ ඉදිකිරීම් සවිමත් කරන අපේම අනර්ගතම නිපැයුම ජනතා GI ටියුබ්
Pure HD Plus මෙතෙක් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ හඳුන්වා දුන් විශාලතම HD නාලිකා එකතුව ඇතුළත් අලුත්ම පැකේජය දැන් Pure TV වෙතින්. HD නාලිකා 37ක් ඇතුළුව නාලිකා 150කටත් වඩා වැඩියෙන් අත්විඳින්න. මාසෙටම රුපියල් 3125ක් පමණයි.
Right, so Shriyan Amara comes into bowl the third over. That's a good start, isn't it, for Dharmashoka College? 11 runs in 2 overs in an 8-over game. Yeah, nothing much to complain.
44 is the projected score. Shriyan Amara was a little expensive yesterday against the Mahinda boys. However, collected a couple of wickets as well.
Right, so changes in the field. Oh no, I think it's the same field that we saw in the last couple of overs. Long on and long off in percentage. Right, so there's a change. The extra car fielder comes inside the 30-yard circle and the mid-wicket fielder goes down. Punched on the ground. It's right in the gap and it's just perfectly bisects the two fielders and it goes all the way for a boundary. A good start to the over.
It was properly sent away that time by Jivanta. Just what they needed. Look at that. Straight over the bowler's fielder.
A touch too full that time from Shriyan Amara. He's asking for trouble. Both these batters have now proved themselves out in the middle that they're capable of getting those boundaries whenever there is an opportunity. Whenever there is a loose delivery. They're not afraid to go after those shots. Anything short and wide, anything full and straight, they will get you over. That is something that they got to be careful. Just bowling in good line. Just like that. See, that's good enough. Nothing much. Just keep things simple. You bowl in good areas. You bowl in good length. And the batters will find it difficult to get those boundaries intact.
Definitely these lines and lengths, if bowled properly, will force the batsman to play